Hi, my name's Tom Shue, and today I want to show you something that I'm a little disappointed about. I had high expectations for it, but it's really been frustrating so far. What it is, it's a color grading program to work with videos, and it's by Technicolor. Technicolor's been around for decades. They've been doing color in Hollywood, and they came out with what they call a consumer level color grading software. Okay, so I work in Premiere Pro when I do my videos, so I'll open it up. Now I've watched their tutorials how to work with it in the Premiere Pro workflow, and I found some bugs in their software, but it just doesn't work. And I'll show you their response. So we're going to load up a project in Premiere Pro, okay, and it'll just take a second here because I'm recording a video, and this thing works really slow when I've got a video working. Okay, so here's the project that we opened. Okay, so there are a bunch of clips here and and there's a single clip here, and I'm editing between the two, or sorry, handing off between the two in playback. So in order to work with Technicolor, you first need to launch it, okay, because it doesn't launch automatically from inside the Premiere Pro interface, which that's kind of silly if you ask me, but this is the way it works. You have to have it running. Okay, so we'll just hide that for now. And we select our clip that we want, and then we go into video effects, and then we find Technicolor. There's Technicolor. And then with the clip selected that we want to color grade, we grab the little color assist icon there and we drop it on our footage. Now if you look under the effects control, you can see it says CineStyle Color Assist, and this is where all the looks are supposed to go. So with Color Assist open, you click on Send to Color Assist. So we're going to send that footage over into Technicolor's Color Assist. I'll pull that up here. Okay, so there's the clip. Now up here at the top, this is called the bin. Okay, well I have nothing to see in the bin. In their tutorial videos, they show all these video clips in the bin area. Well, I don't see it. Okay, so regardless, we'll just let that slide, right? That's not a problem so much. Okay, so we go to color correction, and I was able to make the color grade that I want, and I saved it. We're going to call it the Happy Day Cool. So you double click it. Okay. Now I'm not trying to show you guys how to do the color grading. I'm just trying to show you what you're supposed to do. So you're supposed to be able to save up to 9 different looks. Okay, and these are considered a look. And you do so by clicking Save. So you click Save, and it's supposed to hand that file back over into Premiere Pro. Well, do you see? You get this message. Error while trying to write the file or whatever. So I don't want to see that message again, so I click OK. So I try to click on Master. That's supposed to hand it back. No, that doesn't work either. We'll get an error message. If we go here to Bin, okay, it doesn't even recognize this file. Okay, so but I can say Send to Editor. Okay, with that clip selected, and again we'll get this error. See, it's trying to think. So we go back into Premiere Pro. It's saying import failure. Now, if you go to the bin and select error, it'll just automatically kick it back in. It's saying that it's unsupported, but it's that same weird backslash question mark error. Okay. Now, all my files, if we look at them, are in a project folder. Okay. It's a project folder that I created inside Premiere Pro to make sure all of my stuff is consolidated. I mean, everything is here. Let's go back and say the media cache, all of the WAV files, just every part of my project is inside this folder. So it should have no problem finding it, right? So I don't understand what's happening here. So I write an email out to Technicolor, and this was their response. Okay. Now I did, tell them it was unacceptable, their response, and I explained to them in detail what happens with the message. And it says, thank you for contacting Technicolor. The problem you have encountered is now being addressed by our development team, and we will release an update as soon as possible. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. What? Okay, so you pay $100 for software, it doesn't function, and this is the response. I have to wait for an update. That's just not acceptable. How do you do business this way? Okay? There should be stuff on the blog saying, hey, we're having errors. We're still in beta. We're not ready to release it. What is the problem? I know I'm ranting a little bit, but I'm really pissed off that I spent $100 and they show this stuff at NAB. I went to their class. I looked at everything. It was perfect. It looked great. Matter of fact, they gave me a code that didn't work for $20 off. So I paid full price, and it doesn't work. Right? So here's a couple other things inside their software that I found. Okay, so we'll pull this back up. So if you want to adjust these scopes, for example, okay, so this is a vector scope. If you want to adjust it, so we just kind of hover this area, it doesn't allow you to adjust it unless you have two of them open. Okay, but see what happens when I open two, it drops the whole interface below the desktop. See, I'm recording in a specific area. You see, the software's below the screen. So in order to get that back, I have to shorten the interface and then drag it back down to get it to fit. So that's a bug, okay? Because see, if you close it, it doesn't shrink the interface. So if we open the history, it'll do the same thing. Boom. It doesn't resize any of the other panels and squish other ones, right? It just slaps open the whole interface, and you close it, and it doesn't resize the interface. So I close everything, and the interface is still stretched. I mean, I understand you want to come to market fast with your project, and you want, to start making money on your project. The people that developed this CineStyle Color Assist. But this software is not ready for market. It doesn't work. There's bugs in the interface, and it's a known problem about not being able to save files. Well, that's the whole idea, is to be able to color grade something and save it back to your workflow, save it back to your project. This is ridiculous and unacceptable. Technicolor, I'm very disappointed in you guys. You guys aren't some new company. You guys are a big company that's been in business a long, long time, and this is how you offer your product to the world. And if there's a problem, you say, just wait for an upgrade. Guys, beware about buying Technicolor. Make sure they get their crap together before you invest $100 in some software that doesn't work. Thanks for taking time to listen to this rant, and until next time, we'll see you soon.